Hello and welcome to Free Sample of the Week. This week we have one from Piano Book available within the Decent Sampler, so 100% free. It's called Fable and Clare. It's an old piano and a synth combined, but you can separate them if you want. You have 4 presets with this library as well. You have a tape piano, an electric piano, a synth bass, and pads, which on paper looks like my favorite. This has a really cool story behind it as well, but the link is in the description if you want to read that. We're just going to jump straight into the sample library. I absolutely love the UI. It's very intuitive, and right off the bat you can see we've got Fable on one side, Clare on the other. These are 2 separate but joined together instruments, mirroring each other quite literally. You have your ADSR there, we have a low pass, high pass filter over here. I think this is stereo width, it's that or reverb. We will mess with some of these knobs here. That's your volume for Fable, that's your volume for Clare. Your mod wheel controls the cutoff for Clare, but let's play it off the bat. Then we will mess a little bit with the UI on this patch, and we will go through all 4 patches as well. But let's just jump straight in, have a little play. It is, I find out the box, a little bit on the quiet side, so I might add some volume in a second, just so that you can hear it. But anyway, let's start playing. So that's it out of the box. I am going to turn it up now, just because I can't quite hear it. And I really do like that muddy, electric-y sound when we have a bit of cut-off off. I don't, as much as I love opening it up a bit as well. Such a beautiful, gritty sound. I love it. And he's got it just on the dot when it comes to the balance of Fable and Clare. To show you what each sounds like on their own, we'll completely turn Fable off. This is Clare. So that's Clare. Love the little bit of why you could do there. Turn that off. Let's listen to Fable. You can already see that the flexibility you get with this instrument. I know there's a bit of grit and you can hear the noise on the piano, but it's a tape piano and it really adds so much character to it. Let's mix this back in with it. I'm falling really in love with this instrument. Helps if you actually put some depth to it. It's one of those plugins you just want to just keep playing with all the different things, and every time I change something, I'm getting a new sound, something different, something I've not heard before. It's just one I could play with for hours on end, and there's just so much you could do with it. The amount of sounds we've just created right then, and we haven't even looked at the other presets, although I feel they are an amalgamations or mesh-ups of basically what I've just done there. They are, as I've said, presets. So electric piano, let's move on to the tape piano, which is probably, yeah, you can see kind of the balance there. Yeah, a more tame version of kind of what I was doing earlier. And then we have a synth bass. Very retro-y 60s sort of vibes. Last but not least, we have the pad one, which the description really did quite fascinate me. It's basically just a lot of attack. Yeah, if I'm not, I kind of like just messing around and doing my own thing with this one. The presets are a great starting place and tame versions, but I just like having a bit of a mess around, in all honesty, and seeing what comes of it. I really like that little preset I kind of made there. Overall, this is a very inspiring, very well crafted, and very solid, surprisingly solid plugin. I find sometimes with a decent sampler and user-made ones, that especially like the mod wheel, the cutoff, you get a little bit of a glitch, which sometimes can actually add to it. But in this case, it's really quite solid, and for some reason that no longer is connected to my cutoff. It's an overall really solid UI, really beautiful UI, really nice, tapey, vintagey sounding instrument, and I highly recommend it. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.